The fun continued yesterday with the Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian making of Season 2. It was a great showing on Disney Plus, and it was the culmination of everything that happened in Season 2. We saw how it got made, the beauty behind it, the love behind it. That's what's most important, I think at least. The camaraderie and the greatness that came from it. Unfortunately for us fans, and I gotta admit, I waited for an hour through everything that was interesting, but the most interesting part for me, I have to be honest, was going to be the finale of Luke Skywalker. The story behind how that happened is extremely enticing. How they managed to pull that off. After Episode 8 released and we saw Luke Skywalker, we quickly learned that it was Max Lloyd-Jones who was in the flesh playing Luke Skywalker in that finale, and that Mark Hamill himself was on set giving advice, giving his thoughts, and also lending his voice, for his voice to be de-aged as well in order to sound like a young Luke Skywalker. These are just minor things that we learned, but the juiciest part, the biggest part of how they created Luke Skywalker for this Mandalorian finale did not appear as we expected in the Disney Gallery episode. To make matters worse, Jon Favreau even appeared on Good Morning America just a couple of days before the behind the scenes episode appeared, and so he actually mentioned Mark Hamill's involvement with Luke's return. Jon Favreau went on to say, "We started off the whole series with the Baby Yoda reveal, with the Grogu reveal. That was a secret that everybody was really blown away by." As Jon Favreau indicates here, they were very proud that Baby Yoda was not spoiled for everybody as they filmed the first episode and Season 1 in entirety. He continued by saying part of that is not telling too many people, not having merchandise that's being tooled up and announced and everything, and the very last episode having Mark Hamill actually on set filming and us using whatever technology we had available to de-age him and try to make him look as much like he did in the old films. This actually tells you that Jon Favreau was extremely delighted that the return of Luke Skywalker in Season 2 was not leaked in the slightest and remains a shock for Jon Favreau to this day. He said it was tricky because it's very hard to keep a secret nowadays, especially with Star Wars, because people are so curious about it. And there are so many people involved with the process, with the visual effects finishing, making it, filming it, the studios, everything. Every piece of casting leaked, and we were so scared right up until it aired that our surprise cameo was gonna leak too. I'm gonna put up a screen grab here of Mark Hamill's tweet as well, echoing the sentiments of Jon Favreau too. Mark Hamill said on a tweet that the fact we were able to keep my involvement a secret for over a year with no leaks is nothing less than a miracle, a real triumph for spoiler haters everywhere. Now this is where the problem lies, because we all were extremely delighted to see Luke Skywalker back and hear about Mark Hamill's involvement, but we wanted to hear more. We wanted to see exactly how that came to be. Hamill's tweet only said involvement, which left a lot of things ambiguous at the time regarding of how in actuality Luke Skywalker's scene was made. Many believe that Max Lloyd-Jones acted the entire sequence as Luke Skywalker and Hamill provided the voice, but Jon Favreau said otherwise, that Mark Hamill was on set with them, filming the scenes as Luke. It seems that Jones handled Luke's action scenes while Mark Hamill acted in the scene where Luke came face to face with Baby Yoda and took him away for training. Again, none of this was cleared up, but it sure sounds and seems that way. And of course, I mean, it would make sense. Why would you put Max Lloyd-Jones in there when you can put the actual Mark Hamill and use his face to deepfake or de-age him to the young Luke Skywalker? And herein lies the problem. If we had seen the filming of Mark Hamill and Luke Skywalker in the Disney Gallery episode that premiered yesterday, a lot of things would have been cleared up. But this episode is not all complaining. I'm sure they had their reasons, and I'm here to tell you those reasons. Why didn't Luke Skywalker appear in the latest episode of Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian, making of Season 2? So as Jon Favreau pretty eloquently put it, they were trying to stop leaks as much as possible. They were pretty sure, and they actually knew that things were going to get leaked, and they tried as best as possible. So what does this mean? Well, if you look at the credits, it looks like this special special was made by an external company. They were involved as well, and it probably wasn't possible to have the footage of Mark Hamill and those Luke Skywalker scenes this soon after the release of the season finale of episode 8. The hope that is on the fans' hearts is that if you look at the Disney Gallery episode, it says episode 1. The hope is that they will start to release more episodes in the coming weeks or months in order for us to see Mark Hamill actually on set in The Mandalorian portraying Luke Skywalker once again. If you go even deeper, you will see that the de-aging was probably done by Lola VFX, a visual effects company that has literally works on tens if not hundreds of movies, and these are blockbuster movies. Practically they are the de-aging expert, and in the IMDb page it says that Lola VFX worked on 2 episodes, having a very short amount of time to do the visual effects for Luke Skywalker. So the suspicion that I had that they rushed it through, it seems that that is the case, and them having a few months to work on Luke Skywalker and that footage would probably give us the main reason why Luke Skywalker is not on Disney Gallery. It's because that footage was kept a secret for so long that they have not yet had the opportunity to incorporate it into the Disney Gallery documentary, because I really believe that they want to make it right. They want to show all that footage and all that goodness of Mark Hamill in a proper way, not just rush it through in a 5-minute excerpt there in the latest episode of Disney Gallery and just brush it off. They really want to make it special because Luke Skywalker is back. He is back in his full garb, power, green lightsaber, all that goodness. To add to that, the fact that the virus has made things so hard, this will lead you to believe that not only were they avoiding spoilers by not getting a lot of people involved with the Luke Skywalker scenes, but that even after they filmed those scenes, now people are working sparsely. People are working from home. People cannot get the footage done on time, and so this leads to a lot of confusion, a lot of delays. A combination of a lot of things came together, but mainly the spoiler leaks is what stopped the Disney Gallery episode to show Luke Skywalker in that episode. We will get another episode to show specifically Luke Skywalker, let's say a 30-minute episode. Now that would be fantastic. That would be even better than showing Luke Skywalker quickly in the episode we just saw. All in all, in not showing the behind-the-scenes Luke Skywalker in the latest Disney Gallery episode prevented the news from spoiling and leaking around the internet, then I'm pretty happy that Luke Skywalker did not show up yesterday. I'll swallow that pill in contrast with somebody from the visual effects department actually leaking that Luke Skywalker is back. So we have to take the good with the bad. Guys, leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.